This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the LSU Tigers against the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Thank you, guys. Checking in with the Florida Atlantic head coach. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye. Coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Owls offense is up first today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. The Owls will have to kick this away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Movement here from the tight end. A play action, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. No surprise in this monster game. They continue to roll with the attack that got him here, Joel. And this quarterback and this option, still very tough to stop.
This is the type of attack that keeps defensive coordinators up at night. What do? You've got to commit more resources knowing that this quarterback, he is so good on the edge. And, Chris, here's what impresses me about him, his decision-making. In this option game, your quarterback's got to make great decisions, and he does that time and time again.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. It's their sophomore wide receiver who's hurt. Ollie will have some information as soon as we can. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Tailback with another carry. It tests the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble.
He's got a crease. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
That is a tremendous job by the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge, and then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking, and these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
And the Owls look to keep this drive moving. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Extending the play now.
You've got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And now a carry here for the fullback. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Chris, I love in these short yardage situations when they're able to just get the quick hitter with the fullback. It's so difficult to stop for the defense, and always a treat for the fullback to get his hands on the football.
And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's a carry for the fullback. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking right, this one caught. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they try it out the field goal team. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And now there's an injured LSU player down on the field. Senior defensive end. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The offense going with the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So early in this must-win game, they feed the speedy freshman. Will be the last touch we see from him today, Joel.
And, Chris, that's exactly what they hoped for when they recruited this kid, is the speed to take the top off the defense. And that does so many things for you. It's going to allow you to run the football better and more efficient later in this game. But certainly, as you say, also to continue to attack down the field.
Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Brings up fourth. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They feed the fullback this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So the grounding call on third down now brings up fourth for this offense. The Owls will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead on this possession, and he settled for 3 last time out. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Great defense here and really good timing because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Caught near the sideline. It's Carney. Goes out of bounds. But they're inside the 15 now. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. The back's got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Hands off to the fullback. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Hit as he throws it deep. Grabs it with one hand for a huge gain. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He's got space. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball back.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down play coming up. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. And the Owls have 1st and 10 here. The big fullback's got it here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And now the Tigers will take their 3rd and final timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Touchdown, FAU. Powers into the end zone. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
1st and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here comes the pressure. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back them up. That stings. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for in this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive. This will likely be the last play of the half.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Stays on his feet. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Owls will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
LSU's head coach told me at the half they have to have a greater sense of urgency here in the third quarter. They got that big upset win last week, and they have to continue to be the better, more energetic team here in the third quarter. If they want to continue this magical run in the playoffs as the lower seed, it starts here on the opening series of the third quarter. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. It's a draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That might be the spark that this defense needs. They're down in this ball game, really haven't had a ton of success, and right after that explosive play, they're able to get to the quarterback. Let's see if they can build on that success, Chris, and continue to get stops, try to get the ball back for their offense.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Senior offensive lineman. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. We give it to the big fullback here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. And now a carry here for the fullback. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chain.
Got an opening here. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's a carry for the fullback. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a 1st down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the
touchdown, Owls! This offense is still clicking. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carney. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey, guys. Down here on the LSU sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 1st down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here comes the rush. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Press coverage now from these DBs. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. That costly penalty gives the offense a new set of downs. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. They call the draw play here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, he's in the clear now. Touchdown, LSU. Breaks away to the end zone. It's another big play for the Heisman quarterback. Joel, he came in knowing the target was even bigger and the pressure even greater, but he's delivered so far.
And Chris, I just credit his approach because in that conversation with us, yes, he understood that the target was bigger, but he also understood that all he could do was control the controllables. Go out there, respect his process, go about preparation. That's exactly what he's done, and that's why he's had success.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
With the catch, it's Finley. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Owls will have 1st and 10 here. They feed the fullback this time. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, spotted right near the 25. We'll take a timeout now for the injured player. Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. Hands off to the fullback. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Pulls it in, it's Finley. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Grab down the middle, it's Finley. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Strong game by this quarterback. The Owls right back with an answer. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Tigers sideline, this team is ready to take the field and continue this upset bid. They knew coming into this game that they had to make some noise against the #1 team in the country, and they have so far. They said they have got to finish out this game strong. The coaches are saying keep the energy up. We'll see if they're able to complete the upset here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Leaning on the run game here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Tigers will bring a punt team onto the field. No, kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Athletic trainers come out to check out the situation, and we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? 1st down. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those.
Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. Oh, they come up empty with a great opportunity to win this playoff game, extend their season. Instead, it's the defense that comes up huge.
That's just an incredible effort by that defense, getting themselves off the field. I know they can get the ball back technically, but Chris, this one's all but over. They get the ball back under 20 seconds. Don't love their chances. Now, what a stop for this defense, essentially sending them on in this playoff.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Here's the option play. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. Now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive ball. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Pass complete on the crosser. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period.